Okay, well, we got a little bit of time left before we go see the first time in forever.
It'll be my first time.
Yes. So we're going to head over to the Pacific Wharf through Cross Street here in Radiator Springs because I have heard some good news. I never thought, yeah, they got a winner there. I never thought I'd be excited for the bread tour to be open again. But that's where we're going, to the, how do you pronounce that? Boudin?
What's wrong with the bread tour?
It's kind of boring.
But it's free bread.
Yes, that's true. There is free bread, but that's not the kind of thing people usually get excited about.
I do.
Well, I'm a little peckish, actually. I had a light breakfast. But anyway, that's where we're heading. I want to see what's going on at the bread tour. Romy, do you smell that?
I smelled it getting off
That
Radiator
smells so good. Oh my God. I think they've got us entering here. Is that the right way? Well, look at the arrow.
I don't care what the arrow says.
Well, let's go. Well, we're going to go check out the original entrance and see if we can get in that way. It smells so, I love sourdough, man. It's so good.
Oh, that's like one of my top 3 favorites.
I can't wait to smell that smell. I hope you guys can smell that fresh bake. I just subscribed, or I re-upped my subscription to Smell-O-Vision.
Can't you smell that smell?
What are you singing?
I don't know. It's like an old 70s song. But
I never heard of that
they're
song.
talking about that smell.
All right, let's go. Oh, it is different in there. Look at that. Get some bread, Romy.
Thank you. Nailed it.
Please, thank you.
Did you know that the strain of bacteria?
So they have, it's more wide open. It didn't used to be, there used to be like a wall there, I think, wasn't there?
Oh my God.
What?
Do you know what this is about?
No.
In San Francisco, they would hang these like warm breads on nail pegs so that they wouldn't like disturb the owners, and owners would just have nail pegs outside and they would just pop, put the fresh bread and keep on going.
That was the bread you're gonna eat?
Yes!
Oh, I have bread on my door. Let's eat it.
Nail on the front of your door.
I want to eat the nailed bread that has been there for
somebody pegged.
an indeterminate amount of time.
No, just early morning. So like, you know,
But what if you don't get up till 10?
your bread is not fresh.
So there's quite a bit, well, I don't know if it's quite a bit, but there are some changes in here, definite changes. The show is the same. They are mining for bread
I did some
here.
research. I mean, if you know.
But anyway, yeah, the show's the same, but they've just created more space. So they created this, the original San Francisco sourdough sort of historical picture thing. That's kind of neat. They've created some seats over here. I don't know what you're supposed to do. You order food here or what?
I just want to keep eating bread.
What are you sitting here to do? I don't understand that.
Can I have more bread?
And we'll go back in. And then this all here is the same, except there's no monitor, so that you don't get to follow the show as it progresses through the, through the baking process. You can only, the whole show, I think it's just right here. You have to watch all of that, and then you can kind of see, you have to remember, I guess. Or you, oh look, you can follow along, maybe right here with these, this is new also. You can sort of read along what these things are, the divider and the rounder, because they talk about that in the show. And you've got some questions that you can ask a baker. Why is it called mother dough? And there's your answer, because, the mom gave birth to the bread. I mean, I feel like there's a fresh baked joke in here.
Don't ask me because I'm not going to get it.
Well, no, I don't know what it is either. Now, see, and this is new here. They never had the little signs on there on what those things were.
That's
the conical
true, the
rounder.
signs were not.
You used to have to watch the show and say, oh, there's the rounder, and there's the overhead intermediate proofer, and there's fresh baked.
Yes.
We're part of the show now.
Yes, we are.
Like, for example, there's questions, Romy, like what goes into baking sourdough bread?
Oh, that's interesting that you asked, David, because the ingredients have actually been the same since 1849.
Really?
Can you believe that?
How did you know that?
Flour, water, salt, and the Boudin.
I don't know how to pronounce it.
We don't know how to.
It's still a mystery. Fresh Baked, tell us. Educate us on how
Somebody
to pronounce
tell us.
it. Yeah, because I know it's not Boudin. That just sounds wrong on every level.
Boudin.
I want to say Boudin.
I see a duck on that sticker.
Oh, that's in case there's an emergency duck on the treadmill.
Oh, that's so
If he's
good.
working out.
Every machine should have an emergency.
Yeah, watch out for ducks. Here, look, Romy. Ovens.
Bake it fresh.
Fresh baked.
Fresh baked.
There is going to be at least one loaf of fresh baked bread in there. I think so. So there you go, guys. If you want to get some fresh baked bread,
Do you know why they score the loaves?
Well, to rank them against each other so you know which one's better.
Stupid.
Like this one's a 10. No?
Oh, that looks good.
Lots of glare, but
That look good.
look at, they got bread with Mickey shaped bread. I kind of want that right now.
Give me a bread bowl,
Can we have that for lunch today?
I think we just figured out what we're having.
I think we did. Although we have to get it at the Cocina Cucamonga,
I'm down.
which doesn't seem very...
Yeah, that's what's up. We'll wear sunglasses in here because it is bright.
Yeah, it's bright right here. You know, Romy, that sign on that car out in front of the bakery tour. I'm just going to call it the bakery tour because I don't want to mispronounce it. I don't want to pronounce it wrong.
That's what it is.
But that sign on that car is very much like the sign that I saw that inspired me to call it Fresh Bake, Fresh Bake. Because there was, you know, we talked about that, the Cocos or whatever it was.
Yes.
They had a sign out there that said, actually, I don't know if I ever said this or not because I say it's the sign's red. Well, we say bake or the best of Disney Bake Fresh Daily, right?
Right.
The actual sign that I saw, they flipped it. It was like it said Baked Fresh Bailey. They did that on purpose. It was like a joke.
Oh, how funny.
That's what caught my attention. Was that their pies were Baked Fresh Bailey.
Right.
And I thought that was cool that they did that.
That is cool.
But of course, you know, they meant Baked Fresh Daily, so that's how I call it. I'm not going to put Baked Fresh Bailey on my show.
Right, that's theirs. They can have it.
But anyway, so there you go. That's kind of like our inspiration.
Yeah, it is. That's kind of like a little, it's like Disneyland knows that we love it so much that it brought a little Fresh Baked into Disney.
Fresh Baked.
All right, Fresh Baked, it's time to do a little happy birthday announcements, and we got a lot of happiness to spread today, so let's get going. We're going to start off with some belated birthdays. First is for Emily and Ashley. They are twins, and they are celebrated their birthday on January 30th. And we've also got a belated birthday to CJ Nelson, who turned 43 on January 31st. Sander Blickman would like us to wish him a very happy, or I should say a Fijne Verjaardag. I hope I got that right, Sander. He turned 18 on February 2nd, as did Pat. Happy birthday, Pat. Happy birthday to Paris Hun, who's turning 11 on February 3rd. And happy birthday to Jonathan Beretti, who's turned 24 on the 4th, as well as Brandon Carey, who turned 11 on February 4th. And a happy birthday to Robert Holtz, who celebrated his ex-birthday. We're not going to talk about Robert Holtz's birthday, but he's a very good friend of Fresh Baked. We want to wish him a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Robert. Also, Kevin would like to say happy birthday to Allison, who's having her birthday on the 5th of February. And Kelly Hawker is celebrating her 26th birthday on February 6th. Also on the 6th is Alexa Hicks. This is coming from your dad, Danny. She's turning 7. Happy birthday, Alexa. Also on the 7th, we have a happy birthday for John Mockingbird and his daughter, Cindy. Is that right? You guys have this birthday on the same day? I hope I have that right, because that's pretty cool if it is. Also on the 7th, turning 15 is Jaden Knight, and turning 17 is Sydney Blauen. Did I say that right, Sydney? Is it? I'm going Blauen, okay? On February 8th, Todd Pappy is celebrating a birthday. Also on February 8th, Kirsten wants to wish Owen a happy 11th birthday. On February 9th, we have birthdays for Kristen Caldwell. She's turning 30th. And Jack Barnes is turning 22 on the February 9th. Okay, we got a bunch here on February 11th. We got JJ Marquez, who's turning 16 on the 11th. Kelsey Nagata is turning 25 on the 11th. And Jeff Schertz is turning 45 on the 11th. And also, Chester Mejia is also having a birthday on the 11th. He wanted to let us know that his whole family watches Fresh Baked, and when he watches a video and the music comes on, our little intro music, the kids come running from the other room and they sit down and watch with him. I hear that a lot, actually, which I think is super awesome. Thanks, guys. And here's one more on February 11th. That's Susan Davis, and this is from Jennifer. On February 12th, we have a birthday for Dimitri Hayes. And finally, on February 13th, we have Chelsea Dodge, who's turning 20. Happy birthday to all you guys, and for those of you who wish to get a Fresh Baked shout out on your birthday, all you have to do is send us an email to birthdays@freshbakedisney.com. Give us a date and any kind of announcements or anything you want to go with that, and we'll be happy to share it, and we'll make it happen for you. Thanks, guys. Happy birthday.